Hi guys, me again. I know I'm just like banging out the videos today or tonight. I'm doing an empties video for you today, and most of these are from December, so they are not counting towards my use up 100 items in 2015. But I just wanted to get these out of it so that way I knew what I had finished in 2015 and what was in 2012 or 2014. So I don't know where to start. Okay, let's start with this. This is the Murad Advanced Active Radiance Serum. This is like their vitamin C line. I got this for free from work from Sephora, and I am very happy I didn't pay for it. I just didn't think it did anything. And this is like an $89 serum, and I really thought it would do something because I really do like Murad for the most part. My skin seems to agree with it. Also the packaging, like this had cracked like very early on, the cap. I mean, it still was snug, but it had cracked and it was just like sort of an aesthetic blemish then. This lasted a long time. Like I started it in May of 2014 and I just finished it up in December. I would only use this at night. When I tried to use it during the day, it would ball up because it definitely had a lot of silicones in it. So when I had this plus a silicone-based emulsion, sunscreen, and then a silicone-based probably primer or the foundation, it just was too much and it would start to ball up. I really didn't see any improvement from this, which is sad because I do like Murad, and I'm sad to say that I wouldn't waste your money on this. There are much better serums out there, so that's a nay for me. What's the other one like this? Okay, these are two little samples I got from work last year, and I've used them a couple times. They burn my face, and these are the Dior Hydra Life Skin Perfect moisturizer. I don't know. They burn my face. I have no idea how old they are. I definitely got them last year, and I'm not using them because they burned my face when I first tried to use them, and so they're going in the trash. This, I forgot this happened until I pulled out my empties bin. So this was a little Sensa Eyes, which is the eye makeup remover from Makeup Forever. So it's like a blue lotion, and I was like trying to get the last bit out and kind of squeezing it, and it is a harder plastic. It shattered everywhere. Like this blue goo was like all over my walls. There was hard plastic shards on the ground. And I was kind of close to my face with it. I am shocked I didn't get anything in my eye. So don't do that. Do not squeeze the plastic if you have one of these. This was also free from work when I worked at Sephora. It's fine. I really think that coconut oil is just so much easier. I understand when traveling maybe that like it's easier just to bring an eye makeup remover, but I definitely did not prefer that one over like the Biphase ones. Now I will say that one was nice, or I think that one would be nice if you were working on clients and had to clean up or gently remove residue. Because it's not a liquid, it's sometimes a little bit easier to control or to use on a Q-tip. So I think there are good applications for it. It just didn't work out great for me. The next item I'm going to show you is actually home fragrance. It's the Better Homes and Gardens Vanilla Cookie Crunch Scented Wax Cubes. I used all of these up. It looks beat up and was in this bag because one of the dogs got into it the one night. It was a whole thing. So it had to stay in here because it was crumbly and had bite marks in it. And I used it up. It smelled good. And the reason I'm starting to include home fragrance is because that's part of my beauty budget, so I think it's relevant to my empties now. On the same vein, in home fragrance, I used up 2 wallflowers. I burned 2 wallflowers at a time in my apartment, one sort of in the living space and one in the bathroom. This was from Halloween. There's still a bit in there, but whatever. This was like 75 cents or something. It was on clearance after Halloween because it has little bats on it. It was sweet cinnamon something. It smelled really good. I liked this one. I mean, it was just a very strong cinnamon scent. This one was in the bathroom, and this was a lemon something. I think it was lemon verbena. I didn't like whatever this one was. I should have kept the tags. I'm keeping the tags now, but I did not enjoy whatever that one was. I did like the cinnamon one though, so those are leaving me. This was a pack of wipes from Walmart. I use this to clean up makeup, swatches, sink, for my hair, like, it's gross, but yeah, like you need to do it. And they're much cheaper than like Lysol wipes or something like that. And I feel like they're not quite as harmful. I don't want to get into the whole thing, but anyway, yeah, that's what I use. I did finish up a lotion, Bath and Body Works Triple Moisture Body Cream in Black Raspberry Vanilla. Used that all up. I liked this. I liked how it smelled. I think I've already have another one of these somewhere, so I enjoyed it. I would definitely repurchase those in the future. I used up this sunscreen. This was a L'Oreal Sublime Sun 50 Plus. It was a shaker ball one. This was one of the silicone-based ones that I said I could not wear that serum with. This was nice in the summer. It's very lightweight. I think if you're more oily, you'd probably like it a lot too because it's a little bit mattifying. This was on clearance at Walmart for like $5, which is a great price for it. It lasts a decent amount of time in my opinion, and it's a very thin liquid, so it's easier to use than some of the thicker ones. All right, so I'm getting rid of this. This is a Yes to Carrots See Me Smile Lip Butter and Mint. I used up a little bit of this. It smelled good, but I think it's really old now. It's like really, really old. And I didn't even pay for this. Like I bought some other mint lip balm on, I think it was a Burt's Bees, on Walmart.com, and whoever was in the warehouse threw this in too. So I didn't pay for this. It's really old now. I'm getting rid of it. Another thing that's really old that I'm getting rid of is this old Victoria's Secret eyeshadow in the color Golden Olive. So if you can see, it's all broken. I've had this since high school, so it's at least 10 years old. It's a beautiful color, it really is, but it's been broken for ages. And it was just like chilling at my bedroom at my parents' house, and I was just like, listen, like I need to get rid of this. I am sure I have colors like this. I think they're probably in the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. And it's all broken, and it's so old. Like it is just ridiculously old. So if any of you remember this packaging, let me know how long ago it was. I'm pretty sure it was like at least 8 years. It was at least 8 years because I got it when I was in high school. So it's at least 8 years old. And just, it's time to let it be free. Let it go free. So that's gone. Another item that just, I can't get it to work now, is an OPI mini. It's in this blue color. There's no name on the minis, which is the thing I hate about it, and I cannot get it to shake back up. I never really used it, so I can't say anything good or bad about it, except shame on me for having nail polish and not wearing it. So that's kind of a sad one. Another one, I have a lot of the like things expired this month. My MAC paint pot in Artifact. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it, but it is just so dry now. And I actually got it before the Indian Wood one. So that was before 2009. So it's old. I don't want to risk it because when I was using my wood winged paint pot earlier this year, my eyes were getting red from it. So I'm going to back to MAC this. I loved this though. I don't know. I can't remember if this is discontinued or not. I would be really sad if this is discontinued because I love red eyeshadow basically. I do. I love red eyeshadow. So that's kind of why I got this. And it stayed creamy for me for a really long time, but I just couldn't quite make it and use it up. But I did use quite a bit of it. Like you can see quite a bit of it, and I have mushed it around. I've tried microwaving it. The texture is still very dry. I don't get hardly any color payoff. So again, I think it's just time to let this one go, and I will back to MAC this. I am also tossing this e.l.f. fan brush. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't even know. No, like, no. I have nicer fan brushes now. Like, this one's all wonky. It's very thin. I might keep it for painting, but it's not going to be in my makeup collection anymore. Let's see what else. NARS Lash Curler. This was really old, also at my parents' house. I got this for free from someone I had a brief business interaction with who worked at NARS Cosmetics. So I did not pay for this. This always pinched my lashes. Even like the pad is now cut from pressing so hard, and this just never really fit my lashes well. It's very curved. So I'd say if you have quite, not voluptuous, but like quite dimensional 3D types of eyes, you might like this, but it did not fit like I've like very quite flat eyes, so I did not care for this. And it's leaving me because it is in such bad condition. It's just going to go in the trash. I don't think anyone else would want this because the pad is cut. And I think it's, how old would it be? 6 years old, at least. 6 to 8 years old. So I think it's time for it to leave. It's time for it to leave. Okay, so here's an empty shadow. I didn't finish this though. This is NYX Single and Highlight. I was using this after I'd finished up whatever highlight I was using previously. I can't even remember. And I was at my parents' house for the holidays, and it had a decent dip in it. And I dropped it on their tile floor, and I was like, oh no. And then I picked it up, and it was okay. And I was like, oh, it's okay. Yay. And then I started touching it, and it was like, oh no, it's not okay. And it kind of all fell out into the sink then when I was trying to close it. So it fell out completely cleanly too. Amazing. This was super old too. This was a decent, if you like yellow based cream colors, like this was very yellow, but it still worked. It wasn't, I think it was a little bit, maybe more blendable than Foxy. It wasn't quite as bad as working with Foxy, I know. So that's kind of sad because kind of didn't get my money's worth out of that. This is a sample of Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Taupe. I have been using this same sample for like ages and ages and ages, and I finally just decided that it was grummy. I have the full size of the Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe, which now I'm probably not even going to use when I have red hair because the Tarte one that I have that was way too warm when I was a blonde looks really good. And I'm not wearing that today. I'm still wearing my MAC brow pencil because I feel like it's really close to being finished. So I just kind of want to use it up. But anyway, I digress. This one is just super old, and I've decided that it's grungy looking and gross and it needs to leave, especially since it was a sample. Something else I'm throwing away. It's like the month of throwing things away. This was Revlon Color Stay Whipped. You can see this fills it up. So if you have that big jar packaging, it fits in these, like, I think they're 1 ounce bottles from Target and up. There with the travel stuff. They come in like a 3-pack, and it's so much less bulky. It's much more streamlined. This, I never really cared for the texture. I mean, it was interesting. It's a different kind of texture. But the color wasn't good for me. I think I had it in the lightest color, and it just was not, no. I had to really, I even tried mixing this with a lighter foundation. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I tried mixing this with a lighter foundation, but it just didn't work for me, and I have so many other great foundations that I just don't want to waste my time on it. I used up more than half of this, and I'm sure I got it on a good deal because that's the only way I buy drugstore stuff, basically. So I'm okay with it. I feel like I've got my money's worth, and it can leave me now. Last things are mascaras. I finished up 3 mascaras, all drugstore. So the first one I finished up was CoverGirl Clump Crusher in Water Resistant. I really enjoyed this one. I like the wand. I like this wand a lot. It was nice for my bottom lashes as well. And I really liked this paired with the L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Manga, because the Miss Manga was nice and thick, and I love this tiny tapered end. If you guys know any mascara that is like just this tiny tapered, like densely packed bristles all the way through, I would love that. But this one, they started flaking on me, and at first it was just the CoverGirl, and then I tried this by itself, and then eventually this started flaking, and then I was using this and this other one, which is L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Intenza in waterproof. But when the manga dried up and I was just using this by itself, I did not like this wand at all. I liked this in combination with this. I really think I enjoy having 2 mascaras. Like a densely packed, thick, volumizing formula, and then, what's it called? what's it called? A rubber bristle brush. A rubber bristle brush. So anyway, guys, hopefully I can still upload this because it's 15 minutes. So I gotta go. If you have any questions about anything, just let me know down below. Bye.